Yes, good people. So out here in today's video is to help you decide which of the curl patterns would be best suited for your lifestyle when it comes to the Thin Part Wig by Innovative Weaves and Wigs. This one that I'm wearing is the newest that I have, and this is Jennifer. It is the kinkiest texture. This one that I'm wearing is 250% density and it's also 22 inches. I know that it's shrunken up because I did a wash and go, because in real life, I can't do those. But with this Thin Part Wig, you better believe I can. And so I'm gonna show you the length on this one. Again, 22 inches. This mug is long. Look how them curls just pop back into action. And so what we're gonna do is look at my three curly Thin Part wigs. We've got Kayla, we've got Nicole, and we also have Jennifer. I do have two Jennifers. This one that's 250% density, but I also have the 180% density in 18 inches. And so we're gonna look at that one with the other two and compare them so that we're looking at apples to apples, same length, same density, same grade, and you can kind of decide which one you love the most. So let's take a look. And here are the three beauties sitting next to each other like the three little bears. The first one is Kayla. She looks a little bit longer, but I think it's because the curl pattern's a bit looser. And then right over here in the center, we do have my boo. This is Nicole, y'all. And I did kind of finesse her a bit, so the top's a little bit frizzier, but the bottom, you can see the curls are super defined. You can just leave it alone if you choose. And finally, this is Jennifer. It is the kinkiest texture of them all, but they're all 18 inches and 180% density. All right, we're gonna start out with Kayla. Kayla is the loosest curl pattern. I think the biggest benefit that this wig has over the other two is the fact that I can get product through it and have it brushed out and ready to go in about 15 minutes. Because it is much softer and easier to work with, it doesn't get as big, though if I get in with a pick and just mess with these roots, then I can lift this hair up pretty big and pretty nicely. Another benefit that I have on this one over the other two is that if I chose to do like a flexi rod set, the curls would come out really bouncy and soft. And so this one has benefits that the others doesn't. However, I would say out of the three, this is the one that I wear the least amount just because I like really big kinky hair. So if your thing is having a softer curl that looks almost like a fro but still feels really quite natural, then Kayla's probably your best bet. So here she is again, curls popping, beautiful. Other side, this is her from the back. All right, let's move on. Now this one, look, feel me, fam. When I tell you I have never had just that single wig that I wore weeks and weeks and weeks in a row until I met this one. This one is Nicole. Now, if I have to talk about the benefit of Nicole over Kayla and Jennifer, it would be the fact that Nicole is the best of both worlds. I have these super soft curls and I can probably wash, condition, and then put the product through and brush out this hair in about 30 minutes. And so it doesn't take quite as long as the Jennifer, but yet and still it takes a little bit more time because it is a little bit more kinkier. And when it is almost done and almost time for a fresh wash, I can take my pick and comb it out and it turns into the most amazing afro. And when the wind is blowing, I feel like Donna Summer. It is incredible. And so there she is again up close. This is a fresh wash. This is actually my oldest Thin Part wig. I've had this one, I would say almost probably 9-10 months, and you can see it still looks completely fresh and beautiful. And again, I wear this wig more than any other wig that I own. Another thing I kind of want to show you is that when you wash it, it may be a little flat, but don't worry about that. because I learned from watching a video by Miss Naturally Mary, all you have to do to get some oomph in that wig is pick out your root. And so you can go through there, comb your root, and before you know it, this thing will start to expand. Now, granted, I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't normally do this on my head. I do it on my wig heads, so I'm not so much used to doing this on my head. But when I tell you, you can start seeing it expand and get bigger and have that volume and that height. So before you get your wig and think, hey, they sent me a thinner wig, then sew it down and Miss Mary or somebody on the YouTube channel. No, they didn't. Just get your pick and get to messing with it, okay? So you can see this side is already expanding bigger than my other side. But I'm gonna go on and finish that real quick, because I just have to, y'all. This is my baby right here. Now, I will say this one looks good with the flexi rod set too, but again, it looks like it's done more so on an afro, and so the curls aren't as bouncy, but they are beautiful. Now, another thing that I want to mention about this one is typically I close my top on this one and wear more of a bang. Y'all, when I tell you I get more compliments in this wig than you can imagine, that's it right there. I can wear the center part or I can wear no part at all, and this hair is popping and banging. So let's go over to the final one, Jennifer. And last but not least is my wig bae, Jennifer. This one right here, besides the fact that it's named the same name as my dearest, closest friend, it is incredibly kinky and textured, yet and still it holds a curl so well. I love the curl pattern on this one, and I did the exact same process on all three. I co-washed with Aussie Miracle conditioner, and then I took the Dark and Lovely curling glaze and the Denman brush, and I took it section by section until I got it to this place right here. But this curl pattern right here is just my favorite, y'all. I also love the fact that there is no wait time on the bigness, which is greatness to me. And so this one right here, I really haven't gone in and fluffed it very much because it's not completely dry. But when I do, I know it's just going to stack and sit up so wonderfully. And so I've got to wear this one a lot longer before I can say it's my favorite over the Nicole, but right now it is a very close contender. So if you like hair that looks super incredibly like 4C hair with a defined curl pattern, then Jennifer's your girl. If you prefer something kind of in between, it's still soft, but if you want to pick it out and get a fro, then definitely Nicole. And if you're all about the easiness and yet and still you want a curl, then Kayla's your girl. So that's it. If you have any questions, then drop them down below because I'm happy to answer them for you. I hope you found this informative. InnovativeWeavesandWigs.com. Of course, you can always use my discount code, which is SoWiggedOut. And yeah, I'm here if you have questions. Until next time, goodbye.